Hello, my name is Gabriel Washington, and this is my channel, Driftless Arts, and today I'm going to do a video about why are African American cultures so different. I'm here to explain why black people is too general of a term to describe a nation of people. The same could apply to the term white as well, but that's not what this video is for. I think there's a difference in the black culture, and it could be traced all the way to our first landing in America. And I have some research that may or may not convince you that us being lumped together as black people is just not okay, due to many points. The points of entry of coming into the country, the time periods of arrival, and cultures of different countries in Africa itself. The slave trade started in the 1500s. Most of these slaves maintained their master's religion and had families and communities. During the time period, slavery was more of a servitude to the master than mass labor. I would like to focus on the Chesapeake region and the low country of the 1600s, which changed the nature of slavery. Although the year is disputed, it was around 1619 when the first slaves were brought to America in the Chesapeake region, most notably the city of Jamestown. These slaves that arrived in Chesapeake would have had a totally different experience of those who arrived in Sullivan Island in the 1700s. So a wall was already established between the blacks who were born into slavery and those who were transplanted from Africa a little bit later in the 1700s. Seeing as the Chesapeake region and the Sullivan region were already miles away from each other, I guess they wouldn't have a reason to interact with each other anyway. Of course, the fact of being slaves had something to do with that. Only a few generations passed for some Africans to become free, as some were more rooted in the slavery than others. So when the Emancipation Proclamation was passed, the Africans went to different parts of the country. Some could read, some could write, but the majority were uneducated. And as the years passed, the divide between the different Africans remained deeper. And it became something of a problem. As you can see, white people is too general of a term, just for the simple fact there are many different countries in Europe. So why is black people not too general of a term? Because there are many different countries in Africa. You see, that's when the word race comes into play, which is not entirely true, as people of the same race have hated each other throughout centuries of existence. This here is a problem, that not all black people have the same culture. And such allegiances to black people in European countries just does not exist. So, to end here, I think black people are not a group of the same skinned men and women, but a group of people who were forced together, and now, even though there are differences you see in each other, obviously, you're still considered black. Hey, I'm Gabriel. I'm the creator of this channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.